Hejsa alle sammen. I dag skal jeg spille Amnesia. Det er første gang jeg spiller det for jer. Jeg fortsætter lige banen, som jeg allerede er inde i. Jeg har hørt, det skulle være virkelig gysligt, det at spille her. Virkelig gysligt. Bare allerede musikken. Gysligt der. Men jeg er ikke typen, som bliver nemt forskrækket. Så we are for my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brenningburg. This contract will region for a total of 3 years. When my freedom shall return to me, in additional Alexander, Baron of Brenningburg is to recommend higher services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanction of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. William House of Jerry. Okay, så nu tag noget. Box. Den ved jeg ikke, hvad jeg skal bruge til.
Default 16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Så det er et eller andet med Museum. Jeg snakker om, det var et eller andet hint. Kigger lige. Det var ikke den. Eller ikke den. Eller ikke den. Eller ikke den. The laboratory reveals that common and great powerful Asiatic chemical ingredients have been moved to the laboratory to the wine cellar. Find the wine cellar. Så prøver vi at finde det der wine cellar. Ikke det er så gysligt det her. Se der. Ja. Skid. Ikke skid. Igen skid. Så vi har ingenting her. Sådan låst. Ja. Virkelig gerne hjælpe mig, hvad jeg skal bruge den her til. Fordi det ved jeg ikke selv. Skriv ned i kommentarerne, hvad det er. Ikke noget om, hvad jeg skal her. Der er en tinderbox, der kan jeg se. Olie. Tinderbox. Endnu en tinderbox. Altså, hjælp mig. For guds skyld, hjælp mig. Nede i kommentaren. Hjælp mig med hvad jeg skal. Den der ting der. Det var her, hvor der ingenting var. Og låst. Det skete et eller andet der. Skov herude. Nej, hvor er den fin. Og jeg har stadig ingen idé om, hvor lang tid jeg har optaget. Transhall.
The 17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Så, nu er jeg fanget, tror jeg. Jeg ved ikke rigtigt, om jeg er. Det tror jeg. Nej. Der er snart ikke mere olie deri. Jeg skal snart på. Dagen med ham jeg. Her har jeg været inde. Det er låst. Spike. Gå hen og kigge. Hvor ikke har været. Nej, det er sgu ingenting der. Det hvor jeg har været igen. Look history. Hvor er vi helt hen? Der er et eller andet her. Hvis jeg husker rigtigt, så falder de her sten ned, og så kan jeg ikke komme ud igen. Før jeg har gjort et eller andet herinde. For jeg kan huske, at jeg har været herinde før. Jeg tror sgu bare, at jeg bliver fanget. Så er jeg lukket inde. Så er det her, hvor jeg overhovedet ikke ved, hvad jeg skal. Jeg skal i hvert fald kigge på det der papir der. Der er den blå. Box.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Når det er et eller andet med det lys her.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay, så jeg tror, jeg fandt den rigtige vej alligevel. Der er stadig sten der.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Skete et eller andet der, og det forstår jeg ikke noget af.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Aldrig er forsigtig, siger han. Sådan en brun bog, tror jeg skal sætte i. Jeg ved ikke, hvad det er for en. Jeg ved ikke, hvad det er. Another region rich with lore is attached deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennibor, the quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with great lakes. This as picturesque as can be, albeit this area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in shock conversations. Since it will certainly serve as existing entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep repairing. This story that dreads us. This story reaches all the way back to the time the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods. and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies grew by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenges. They move silently through the woods, sighing all away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some invitations to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp population stacks dragged behind them, which reveal their residents. What dark stream do they follow? A wizard undone. Bla 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 bla. Nej. Jeg tror, det er et eller andet med den her bog, jeg skal sætte ind i det der. Den her bogreol her, eller sådan et eller andet. Måske til ingenting. Nej. Men I må altså hjælpe mig virkelig. Det gør mig virkelig glad, hvis I hjælper mig med at finde ud af det herinde. There must be a way in it. Der må være en eller anden vej i den. Den her reol her, jeg skal ind af. Ja. Det er så her, hvor jeg er helt dorst. Nu kan jeg slet ikke finde ud af mere af den her ting her. Af den her bane her. Hjælp mig nede i kommentarerne. Men det var alt for den gang. Så vi ses alle sammen.